fake meetings. Nope. Looks like it works. Cool.
Does it?
Yeah, it's broadcasting, so I think we have a recording.
What is today? Wednesday?
Yes.
I'm all screwed up now.
Sorry.
No, I like those because I have a class.
So here's a review from last week's stuff. But, how many of you guys were at the meeting? I think half of you. It's you two. Charmaine, you weren't there, right?
No, it was literally us.
Okay, so so half. Okay. So this is the stuff that we went over last week. There's a few things that was added on. Neck-wise, I guess. So deadline for all art is April. That way, that's very loose. Individual artwork is going to be needed sooner than others. For example, Eugene is the main character. They're going to need him a lot faster than the other characters. So that's loose. That just means like literally everything we're done.
Ideally, it'd be sooner. We want to give those guys enough time on their end to like do a good job. There's nothing worse than anybody handing you work, where you've ate up all their time. So I'd like to give them as much. They told me that a month would be pretty good for them.
Ideally more.
If it is, that's fine. But it's like I think the more time you can give them, the better.
Plus, I think Carmichael is going to want to see more stuff sooner than later too for sound.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, where's he? He's gonna have to really start getting involved pretty soon.
I don't know that he's available at this time. I think I've seen him stroll in once around 4-ish, but
I have to talk to him and see if he's around. Or whatever.
Just get that going. Okay.
Because I just think there's gonna be a point when we start getting this stuff on with him, and they start getting anything put together that he can like time to or anything, he's gonna need involved.
Also, we
That's
need
another
to.
one. You can't do all that at the last second. There's just no way.
And we need to know where the auditioning stuff is going to.
He's on top of stuff. That guy's on top of stuff.
Yes, he is. I think you guys are aware that the meetings have been switched to Wednesdays, considering you're here. Hopefully we can get more people here at this time. It's kind of weird. It's in the middle of the day, but just due to availability, we can relook a different day in the evenings if this is just not working out. But it's looking like between now and the end of the school year, it's just going to be really rough on everybody. Too much stuff going on, finals, all that jazz. So the turn-in stuff is going to be relatively loose. We do ask that you at least turn something new in.
I don't
3D.
want to lose.
No.
No. Put numbers on or dates on all this stuff.
Well, dates, but like every single week, but like a month sort of thing?
Well,
Or?
I mean, within reason.
Okay.
Not just crazy. Within reason.
Okay.
So you're not having a holiday?
Are you talking about winter break or
About Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving?
So you got what is that? Do you get 4 days for Thanksgiving? It's like a 4-day weekend, right?
Yeah, there's no school on Friday. I don't
Okay,
think.
so you guys have 4 days of work days. No turkey. Well, you can eat turkey. That's fine. Right?
Have you seen Baskin Robbins has those like ice cream turkeys? It looks awesome. It looks so funny.
I love ice cream.
Okay, so each week we do ask whether you like it or not. I mean, for the 3D modeling, especially the character stuff, it's not going to look pretty for a long time. It's okay to show even if it's not perfected. So I think currently there's updates on Eugene. Tony's going to put updates in soon. It's not in time for now, but by tonight, hopefully. And then I talked to somebody else about it too. There's a third one too. Has anyone seen Brian lately? Like within the last week and a half?
No.
So nobody's in contact with him in any way?
I have a class on Monday.
Okay. If you end up seeing him before the rest of us on Monday, just if we can figure out where he is, because he's supposed to be doing the merchants, but we haven't seen anything or heard anything from him. And I think he just doesn't Facebook. I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
That, right. So Trin and X is postponing the fighter by a little bit just so that he can focus on rigging. So the fighters kind of, well, priority list. Go down. The priority list, top of the line is Eugene. That is going to be boss. The boss is going to be 2 separate matches now. And then the idea is that during the fight, we're going to do the 3 times you're out. You're going to knock the little guy off the big guy 3 times. And then the idea they were thinking about was having the big guy crush the little guy on the third blow. And that's game over.
That's nuts.
So that's the current idea for that. So we are designing the meshes separately for that one. Next is mobs. So Rogue and Wizard are pretty much, they're both being done by train at the moment. Depending on whether or not we might switch that. The fighter is X. And then the Botany is Isha, who is currently working on it. Let me see. She might have a mesh in there actually. Because she said that she's going to put something in there. And then the merchants are all Brian, and then we're trying to see if Pat can join Brian and help with that, but we haven't been able to get a hold of him. So that's the one right
Is he
now.
uploading anything to the drive?
No. Okay, so that's 3D character priority when it comes to modeling, topology, rigging, animation, all that jazz, texturing, coloring, etc. For the 3D props, we're starting to focus a little bit more on traps now. So the crossbow is kind of one of the more, it has more stuff going on to it. So that one's going to be higher up on the priority list. As always, the walls were a priority. I think that was Ellis, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to him because I don't know how much he's done.
So that one's Ellis. And we did decide to how long we're going to have the walls so that they can be repetitive and then also used in different locations inside the arena. We're adding, there's a couple of traps. It's the ones that are on the design doc. Mark is going to be working on the cat model. There was another one that we needed to. Okay, so the bus, throne 2D art, what's that mean?
Wait.
At the very bottom here, I put throne 2D art. Oh, throne, the backstop, yeah. So,
So was that fleshed out? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I was working on it.
Okay.
So I haven't updated it yet.
okay.
I was just gonna let it.
No, I was just going. I wasn't.
What is me at the end?
Yes.
Strap.
Who's doing the boss? The 3D boss?
Tony.
Tony? I'm doing it in ZBrush just for a project because I wanted to do something first. I can take over that. I have no idea what I'm doing, so we Tony can look at it and like fix it if it needs to be fixed, then I can take it that way. So.
Oh, okay, right on. He has worked on in Maya as a base mesh. That's it so far.
Okay.
So collaborate with him. He said that he might have trouble getting 2 of the bosses done in the time crunch since boss is number 2 on our list. So I offered to take part once he needs help.
Crossbow.
He's also working on the crossbow. He's also working on a staff. I think there's a few other props as well. So,
The crossbow and the staff are done. I just have to upload them.
yeah, I mean, he works in ZBrush.
But I mean, because usually when I see like drawings, they're usually
Oh,
industrial.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
Instead,
more his direction, yeah.
But you've seen like he does pretty nice ZBrush work for organic modeling.
with the character, yeah, so the characters look good and all that, like his character work.
From the past, I haven't seen what he's worked on recently, but
Yeah, he did it. He did
I just haven't seen that. All I've seen is the other stuff.
He did a creature one. It was really good.
Okay.
Boss 2 separate characters, get knocked off the shoulders. When we get to that point, the combo moves for Eugene will come first. How many in here are planning on working on animation? You are, okay. And then we've got a few others. So we have probably 6-ish to 7 on animation. So we'll have to start planning that out. Also, poses. We were talking about there being 2D poses created for the characters. Is there any movement on that? You probably didn't know. Okay.
action poses for the combos and stuff.
Yeah.
So they're just gonna keep poses for Like if they're using a weapon or something like that, correct?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And these, by the way, this would be rough.
Okay,
They don't need to be all fleshed out, and all. They just need to show, you know, pose and attitude.
for all the characters or?
Mainly Eugene right now.
Okay, mainly Eugene. Okay, I'll do.
Yeah, he's gonna be priority on everything. Always approach
We can get that,
everything.
and we can get that off to them, and if that's, you know, whoever needs that, and then,
Yeah.
then we can, then go to the next one.
Yeah, and you have a little bit of time for that too, because it has to finish getting rigged before it can start getting animated. So,
Alrighty.
and then it's always just going to be in the priority of the characters. Whatever's up top goes first. Everybody has the merchants and Botany don't have any. Still want poses for them, like their little whatever they're doing when they're hanging out.
If there's anything that's necessary for them that we gotta communicate, then yeah.
Something they're not.
Yeah, 'cause I've never
Unless
been
we want to go with the like just boring standing
No.
there, not doing anything.
No, we don't want that.
Yeah.
And also Rodney had some, didn't she have some walk cycles we were talking about?
Walk
Not
cycle.
anymore.
I think she had a specific walk cycle we talked about.
Good, well, she's not, I don't think she's gonna have a walk cycle, because her
Oh,
role
because
is.
now she's
not
moving.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
just chilling
okay.
on the ground.
Yeah,
She's
so
have
she's
that
gonna
kind of
need something for that.
Sipping.
I don't know if that's her job.
Since-
She doesn't need to walk everywhere.
Tapping
She
into
needs
it.
it.
Yeah.
She's
So
kinda-
that-
You don't have to label it. No one has to.
What was that?
Kind of like idle animation for her
Yeah.
sitting
Yes.
there. You know, like maybe her sipping or
Or rolling her eyes or
Yeah.
stuff like that.
How about for the merchants? Since they're going to be mostly behind counters.
Yeah, they're gonna do something.
For them, it's probably gonna be mostly idle animations as well.
Yeah.
hand,
Maybe
hand
like a-
gestures.
Maybe like a, contrapposto and then,
Yeah.
something shifting.
And any little thing you can think of, I mean,
Sure, you
you
can
go
flex
crazy,
it,
like some old ones would be nice.
That's cute. I like that.
What?
He's like the
Maybe
glass.
the blacksmith has goggles that fall down in front of her face. and
Yeah,
then
that's
moves it
great.
Back up.
I like that one. Cool. Um, wow, I just spelled thrown wrong everywhere, didn't I? How do you spell it?
CHRONE.
Get rid of the W, add an E at the end. We're talking about like things that we can actually throw in the game, like axes and stuff like that.
This is what happens when I relabel everything
I
on the
thought it meant like,
phones.
we just threw TV out there.
Just pop it in, whatever. Bosses, animation, added design to the cat. Okay, so I think that's it from the meeting. Unless there's, oh, flag and balloon catapult and CAC. So that needs to be assigned to somebody. Has that been done?
No, that hasn't. I need to. Yeah, I'll assign people for this.
Okay.
This is on the drive, right?
Yeah, this is in the week 10
It's
folder.
in notes, okay. And the 2D designs are in the finalized folder or not?
So the ones, okay, so let's go through the drive folder now. I just realized Ellis is in the Hangouts, so if we had questions for him. Oh wait, environments. No, go back.
We don't have a camera here, do we?
Camera? Like,
Well, our camera is not.
uh,
A webcam?
the webcam?
Yeah, the one you usually record.
I forgot my computer today.
I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, right.
So this was the one Tito uploaded today.
Jill, Ryan actually just texted me now.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna do an overlay on that.
Okay.
That's why he got back to it.
And then I think he realized that the other one, the trailer, was, he thought he did it, but he didn't. So that one's not in here. But we do have that one. I'm not sure how you want it. Do you want to just go talk to Tito on your own and do the overlay with him, or did we want to?
For the trailer, what was left on the trailer?
The trailer is the similar style.
But I think, this is from the conversation I had with him, right? Was. There it is. Yeah, the tire needs to be, it was really tiny stuff. I might just do that,
Okay.
because I mean, I think this is a little overlay that we should.
Okay. Cool. Did you want me to move this somewhere else? Because we didn't finalize it. Okay. Was there another question about 2D stuff? Something? Crossbows, Tony. We don't have any traps or what was the other one?
Right, the only 2D designs we have are from that PDF from that meeting, right?
Right.
Okay. Which, I mean, those, I don't think we really need.
No, I mean whoever's designing them can just free it.
Okay. But like maybe, never mind, that's all in the PDF. Okay, we can go with that.
Cool.
Move my book, right?
Is there any new prop 3D? Okay.
No, I personally haven't had a chance to work on anything this week, but I'm gonna have to check. We'll try it today. I'm pretty sure it's the same.
I'm going to upload the crossbow and the staff today.
The car. No changes to the car? Because I know you were talking to Serena about that.
No, not yet. I mean, I've kind of,
It's been like half a week too.
yeah,
A little bit shorter period than usual.
at the moment, the only thing I was doing was kind of trying to stage things and makeshift.
Okay.
Okay, so what's happened since last week on this?
It doesn't look like there's much that's been uploaded that's changed. Maybe we can start stylizing some of the stuff that needs to be. That, or we can also consider what is actually going to be in versus out, because like the toilet, that wasn't in our.
Well, we're talking about doing like just a quick throw stuff in there and see what we actually need.
Yeah, and that's these guys, but there's no like trash. It's just the stuff that was
It starts
confirmed.
giving ideas.
Was it?
It starts giving ideas. Get all that stuff in there before it will,
So then there would be the tree line.
I feel it's gonna get beat up.
So maybe trash somewhere around here, and then probably over on
That's
this
what I
side.
wanna know, is like with that tree line in there, how much of that stuff is.
So you don't know where so you don't know where the parameter is right now.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be.
And it's gonna matter, like having that tree line there and all that sort of.
Yeah, and that's why I need the picture of the board from the last Friday meeting. The whiteboard, when we had that basic layout.
I told Jared, did you get my text last time? For the whiteboard?
Yeah, I uploaded it. It's in your folder.
In which folder?
His folder.
Oh, it's in my folder.
Oh,
There's a mic folder. I know it's in my folder.
I uploaded it a minute after you said that.
I didn't even know there was a mic folder.
yeah. The week folder.
I texted you and asked you where it was, like where should I put it? So I just like, fuck it.
Sorry, I that's weird. I usually am pretty good
But I
at that.
texted him.
Oh, you texted me?
Probably should not have done
Should I respond?
yet.
In hindsight. Just kidding.
I usually respond. I don't think I got that. I would have responded if I got it. I would have responded.
Just, I think you sent it to your Facebook.
I don't hate Facebook, I just don't like getting messages. That's true.
That's one thing you're correct about.
Oh, Ellis says that the walls are up, so we'll check
I
that
don't
out.
know much, but I do know that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's why I thought that was just done. You have my phone number, right?
Yeah, but I responded to that because that's what you use.
Text me, whatever, so you just text me, it's free. Because when I see something comes through there, I just assume, because a lot of the stuff that comes through is just stuff that I don't have the ability to order. So I'll just start with that.
Okay, so that's in week. There's a copy of it on week 10 as well. So it's in both locations.
In week, okay. Yeah, okay.
You want to look at it?
Yeah, no, I just, the week thing is a little confusing to me.
Well, just every time we have a meeting, put everything forward, right?
Yep. And it's usually stuff that ends up in 2 locations. Well, notes will pretty much only be in the weeks. And then other miscellaneous information. If it's something that needs to be, it'll be in both locations. That way it's just whoever likes whichever way. Oh, hi. You snuck in.
Oh, nice.
So for the 3D props that haven't been stylized, any time, can you give it an estimate on time for that?
Those aren't high priority yet though, right?
No,
Yeah,
It's
no,
just-
those are like,
I don't know about those yet.
those can be done like at the Because those, like, pretty much all the random props that aren't actually props, those are probably gonna be just handed off to them, like, toward the end, and they'll just kind of stage them according to where we have them staged.
It's just nice to know when the prop section will be completed. Like,
Right,
as each of these different things go, I mean, the characters are probably gonna be, well, they will be the last thing for sure.
yeah. Well, I mean, we still don't have, like, a definitive list of things that are for sure gonna be in the game as far as prop wise.
Which is because you want to see the tree line, right, Mike?
Yeah, even if it's just a rough anything.
Okay.
And then,
Or they could be super rough.
I can, I'll throw up some, like,
It's just a
some
scale
image
thing.
planes.
It's just like a scale thing, and density thing, like how much density.
and then is there a plan for a workshop for UV layout for those who don't know how?
Well, that kind of already happened, but I feel like, yeah, we should have another one. Is there a plan for one, for a date? No, because we're still trying to figure out days that work, since Fridays are out, and those are like my only days that I can.
So the 1 week that we are here on Friday, maybe we could do that so that over the winter break, they have stuff that they can work on.
Which week is that?
Not next week, but the week after.
So the last week of November.
No, second?
Because I thought the second was canceled for finals.
Maybe I'm crazy.
Oh. Never mind.
So CTN, this is Thanksgiving. So, oh wait, is second the? No. Second is the week before finals, right?
Yeah.
That's the.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we had canceled
Yeah.
that one.
Okay. What are your guys' schedules like for the winter break, anyways? Are you thinking you'll still have time to do this stuff? Hopefully,
Yeah, I'm gonna be gone for a week, but that's it.
and then
I'll have a little bit more time too, yeah.
okay, maybe we'll bring back Fridays. We also have to find a location
Yeah.
and a total count of who has the different programs
Or that's something someone.
Well,
or computers capable of running them.
that's the big thing, because who has the program?
Who has the program?
Got you guys covered. Jarek's here. D&D table.
Hey, Mr. D&D table. What's your availability like over winter break?
But
It's available for.
depends.
For different group meetups, like the 3D modeling group, laptops.
Well, what days? Because then I can set schedules around that.
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Just tell me what days you guys are looking for, and I can say. Because
You don't have any preference or anything?
not right now at the moment, but
Okay.
I'm going to. Like a lot of stuff's gonna land on my plate for winter pretty soon, so I have to do that.
Okay, we'll send out a poll. We'll do the same deal we did at the beginning of this semester. Cool.
But no easel, no general easel, just the 3D.
Well, I mean, we can still have board meetings, because we're gonna need to figure out next semester. I know that we're gonna wanna get in those classrooms in the first few weeks of school, posters and all that jazz. So we'll still be meeting. And yeah, we're gonna do our best to make that happen too.
So we're gonna have to call models for our life drawing, since we're for sure gonna do it next semester.
So all of that stuff needs to be figured out, which reminds me, the posters that we put up around the building, we either need to pull them down or cross off the Friday meetings from that, because we don't have them every Friday anymore in that room.
We can always make a new one for next semester.
Okay, so for oh, that's right. Ellis said that he put in, what was it? Props.
Better be environments. 'cause that don't make sense.
Environment props and walls.
He has a question.
What's your question? Feel free to unmute yourself too.
Oh, he has.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You don't have a mic. Wrong mic. MIC. You need corner walls. We haven't had any discussion on that. If you want, since it's just gonna be a repetitive pattern anyways, you could do one, see what they think. If it's not gonna be too much for you. Cool.
Maybe put it in the arena assets.
Got the memory of a squirrel.
Oh, yeah, they're there. He did do a corner wall.
He's like, yeah, sure, no problem. I'll make a corner wall. You already did. Here's our walls, Mike. If you wanted to see what else has so far.
Oh, okay. Good. What was the second one, the first one to the left? What is that one again? What is that one we have? I can't remember.
I don't know.
What are the 2D concepts? That one I think was,
Okay. And then the one to the right was more of like a fancy kind of thing.
that one looks, yeah, so cardboard fencing, there was
There's a third one.
tires. Was that one of them? Where's the 2D concept art? Let's go find that for you.
I don't think it's up
I
there.
don't know if the tires are gonna work. Because the way it's programmed, you just have like a plain wall. So if you use tires, there's gonna be characters walking through half of the tire.
So does that be a flat plane?
Not flat, but flattish.
Are you sure about that?
From the way they were explaining it, yeah.
Okay.
So I was thinking like if we do, because I saw the fence one, and then the other one that I saw on the design sheet was street signs, yield, stop, all those.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we just use those two.
That's fine.
That'll work.
Trying to find the sign one because there is art for that.
It wasn't posted.
It's what? Oh, it wasn't posted.
But I have.
We have it here, Alice. If you were here, you'd be able to see the concept art.
Yeah.
God.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, he can.
Good.
So we'll get that up on there for you, Alice. Okay, so then for, oops. For characters, let's see if. So that's the current status on Eugene. So it started on texturing. I didn't have much time this week. One thing I did want an opinion on was how large the shoes should be.
Is there other shoes in the turnaround?
Other shoes, what do you mean?
No, I said are the shoes in the turnaround, the 2D turnaround?
What does feet look like in the 2D?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to see the
Yeah,
reference?
because the size and everything is laid out already.
Yeah, it should be, right?
Right, but that is it in reference to the 2D art.
Okay.
But now I'm asking if that is what we want or if I should change it.
I'll check it.
I think it follows the turnaround.
Yeah.
That should be fine.
Oh, that's right, Eugene's still, you can put him in that folder.
Not yet.
Anything else on him?
Is anything else been updated in here?
I think that there might be something in the Botany folder. I'm just waiting on the. Yeah. So that's the start.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't want to comment on it. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, so,
I think that might be, oh, there's the fighter from last week. There's not gonna be anything in that one.
Who's doing the merchants?
I'm
Brian.
doing the ZBrush and Brian is doing the Maya. I still haven't gotten in contact until just now.
Yeah, I think he was actually waiting on a copy for the ZBrush, so I feel like if you already have it and you're working on the
That was
ZBrush.
kind of what we were last week. right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna start with that.
I just added hands to him, that's the only thing I really got. Yeah, and then I kind of like refined his face a bit more, and then I was about to take it to ZBrush.
Oh, these are from last week though.
Yeah.
Okay, so the new ones aren't in here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so we're kind of at a standstill then for the 3D modeling until there's some more work in there.
Okay.
Um,
So we can talk about intro then, you guys, right? Intro stuff?
Yep.
Let's do that.
there's nothing in here, right? Or is there?
I think there's the boards from.
I think we gotta go over this. I need to get this on the table.
Okay.
It doesn't work for each other. Because you have it printed out, right?
Yeah,
So let's
the,
look at it.
Sorry, Alyssa, I don't have a webcam today.
I think Ann stuff those things figured out, right?
Yeah, that scene's gone, but he's already seen it anyway. Like all the storyboards, he's seen it.
Okay.
I know it's already made, but it's just send an email to Steve because he like reads his emails to me sometimes, asking if they're trying an opportunity to make some graphics for the game, like the title and stuff too.
You still need that.
I'll email him, I'll ask him, send it to
Are they organized by
character, maybe like next week.
That's it.
And we'll be going all over this though, for instance.
Yeah, that's not No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
Okay.
So what?
This feels like it's gonna be a lot sooner than 6.
I'm just curious if that's.
Oh, no, 4. Oh, schedule.
Which is only, there's only 2 of them showing up.
Oh. Okay.
Do you do that too?
Anybody have Chucky? Anybody have Chucky?
No.
So did you also want to look at the boards too?
Yeah, that's on the board. I have a black pen, but it's not sharp.
Oh, no, we need a Sharpie.
It's not waterproof.
They're the same boards you've seen.
I have a Sharpie in the car.
Oh, is it?
How far?
It's just,
No.
it's just right there. Just, what do you guys gotta do, sign
Yeah, we
that?
gotta sign like our votes.
Yeah. grab it. Just give me
Thank you
2
so
seconds. It'll only
much.
take me a second.
Thank
We
you.
have a brownies. You're not taking that, right?
No, I'm not
Do
gonna
you have your brownies?
I have those brownies here, but here's-
You don't have your brownies?
Take it.
You gotta go back and see first.
Yeah. it was-
Sorry.
Not there.
that's all I got. Just the one page.
Whatever those things are called.
Are these all brownies? Jermaine?
Yes. Yes. What?
Was that yes to me? Are these all brownies?
Yes. No.
Because we're organizing by character.
Wonderful.
So,
That's all right.
You can do what you want.
Look at
That's-
the French
that's
man.
DLC. That's DLC.
Where's Eugene's car keys?
No,
Look good? The one I just had. You see it?
No.
Yeah.
There's a way how to do it. There's women out in town in January and one in LA.
There's a Zelda theme escape room. A Zelda theme escape room.
You guys, I don't think anyone's ever tried it once. You guys haven't tried escape room? Tell me that. We gotta do that.
Do it.
Team building exercise.
What happens if you can't figure out how to get out?
You die.
And everybody laughs at you.
There's gas that's released and then you
Just
Just
knock on the
outside.
walls.
Wake up
You
outside.
wake up with
Outside.
no kidney.
You just put a bomb by a cracked wall. That's how you get out.
I saw these in the hall.
Yeah, these are, this book is completely.
It feels more villain. I know I like it.
Because I love it.
Well, it's brought me a hero.
Yeah.
Try to make her
Yeah, I
like
saw that.
bratty. Yeah, Diva princess, diva queen. I hate.
Feels like the Queen from Narnia.
Yeah.
I like it. Just saying.
Looks very old.
Looks like people, Queen, magic things.
Yes. Did that happen a long time ago?
Huh? You're easy, sure. All right, where's the?
These are the concepts for the characters, and then these are the boards.
Those are all you.
No,
Wouldn't Eugene see himself as like ridiculously good looking? Yeah, right? Yeah, chiseled features, yeah. I mean, what does a kid think of when they check that?
That's exactly.
Or is it just super badass? But you still want to be, you still want to,
super badass.
you know.
Maybe like pink Arthur type, but
Yeah.
more decked out.
And super buffed out, obviously.
That's pushing the shape more towards like Arnold.
You know, in like Tangled, when they do the wanted posters and they can't get his nose right, that's always like too long.
Alice, you okay?
I like that.
You left that.
But should we push him, should we push him more into good looking?
Yeah, okay.
And I'm not saying like pretty boy good looking, but like, who's good looking that's considered?
Journey more.
Who?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Second job.
It's a good looking boy. What about,
We're looking for like actors.
Lauren Jackson.
like, who's considered good looking but rugged?
Richard Armitage.
Hugh
Guy from
Jackman.
300, right?
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, drop on there.
Oh, this guy.
Rick Grimes.
Yeah, Jeffrey D. Morgan.
I don't know actors by their names.
Jared Butler.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Because every time I meet women, they love that guy.
Chisel with that.
What's also
like-
shirtless always.
It's Gerard.
Oh, it's also like
Gerard
super
Butler.
giant.
Right.
Especially 300.
GER.
Testosterone.
Oh, yeah, GER.
What's an actor with
There.
Maybe a little younger.
Right here. Pichu, Christoph Pichu.
I would think
Who was that
maybe,
last guy you guys just said? What was that?
I was thinking, when I think like perfection, I would think age 24.
24.
Somewhere between 24 and 26. Like
24.
He's a
prime
king
of,
now.
well, prime of your, like
Ideal
that's,
man.
you're an adult, you can
Sorry,
drink,
my telemedicine.
you can smoke, but you're not like wrinkles, you know, or anything else.
Hey, Tom Hardy.
Oh, Chris.
Oh,
that guy.
that guy.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. Yeah, Tom
I don't know,
Hardy.
Tom
Pull him up.
Hardy's such
Pull
a
up
big
Tom
brute
Hardy.
dude though.
Freaking, what's his face? Chris Pratt.
Ooh, Chris
I-
Pratt.
Yeah, it's- it's-
Yes.
Chris Pratt. That was
Chris
pretty good.
Pratt.
I don't think
That's
anyone heard it.
perfect. Chris Pratt is perfect.
Chris
Chris
Pratt.
Pratt.
Chris Pratt's a little, like, he's not super badass looking though. Yeah, he's boyish.
See, that's more what I was
More
thinking.
like Jurassic Park, Chris Pratt.
Jurassic Park.
Go back to that with
We're
Tom
doing
Hardy.
strong
man.
hands.
That's more Dash and Prince. You need like.
Yeah. And he's gotta be having, tries to be badass. I mean, if it's a boy, he must be badass.
Richard what?
Richard Antar.
So now as a kid, like, you gotta go to like a star right here.
Yeah, but you know they were legit.
Like there's sharp chin. Sort of.
Go back, okay, who's this again?
This is our guy played for.
Go back to that Tom Hardy guy.
Warrior? What's that?
Oh,
It's like
Khal
Rocky.
Drogo?
Khal Drogo.
Jason Momoa.
Who plays Doctor Who? The really thin one.
Matt Smith.
I think in that shot, that guy.
He's really a.
Close.
I don't know about Matt Smith.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no, not that one. The one before this one.
What's his name? He's in.
He was in Harry Potter. That's all I know.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
David Tennant.
Yeah, David Tennant.
That one.
David Ted, that's the one.
No.
He's a little too wormy.
Yeah.
Too wormy.
Too spermy.
I love her just looking at like.
Try
actors.
searching handsome man.
Oh, Charlie.
Prince Charming.
Oh yeah, he's like King Arthur. Charlie
You
Hunnam.
Shrek.
Um,
Yeah, you're gonna get a Shrek
Oh,
result.
look at that, look at the dude who played
Oh,
King
you're
Lannister,
not.
that's a
Oh,
short.
that one?
Type in ruggedly handsome.
Rugged, handsome. Nice.
That's like.
There you go. He's a good example. Nikolai.
That's
There's
very like
Nikolai.
pretty.
What's the
Pretty
dude
boy.
What's the dude
That
that
looks
plays
like
the new
he's made out of
Superman's name?
porcelain.
Yeah.
Oh, Henry Cavill. Oh,
Henry
yeah,
Cavill. Look up
that
Henry
guy.
Cavill.
Or this guy. And it's a picture
This is
drawing.
me,
This
Look
is
up
real.
Henry Cavill.
Excuse me.
Prince
my
Charming's
girl
always
is
gonna be too pretty boy.
Henry what?
too pretty.
Yeah.
Henry Cavill.
There you go.
You don't think he's too generic?
Henry.
Generically Prince Charming.
Got the chin action again.
Prince Charming. Yes.
Ruggedly handsome, type it
Castle.
How do you spell ruggedly?
G.
in. It'll correct you.
Two G's.
Two G's.
There it is. Or, close
Micro.
Tony Stark. There it is.
Yeah. Oh, Tony Stark. There you go.
Oh, Kid Harington.
Whoa.
Yeah, Kid Harington.
Dude, that's Neville.
Brooding, though. Brooding.
Where's that?
That's like
Neville.
5 foot tall.
That's crazy. That's Neville. You guys remember what that little kid played? Yeah, that guy's like a model now. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Oh, he once upon a time was.
Kid Harington.
Jon Snow.
Yeah, Jon Snow's a beast.
Oh, that's John. Oh, you're right. It's Johnson. No, who? I'm too skinny again. The guy from Lord of the Rings, the elf,
Orlando Bloom.
Legolas?
Orlando Bloom.
Oh, Viggo Mortensen.
Nah, he's a
Viggo
little.
Mortensen.
Viggo
Viggo
Mortensen.
Viggo Mortensen is a beautiful man, and I'm not afraid to admit that.
What name?
Viggo. Viggo.
Aragorn's good enough for the kingdom, it's good enough for me.
There's a spin-off now, apparently.
Whoa, he got old.
Young.
There you go. Right here. It's right there.
Yeah, that one. I agree with that. But beat him up a little more. Or give him a scar or
Is
something.
Hugh Jackman
Beat
too
him up and cut
rugged?
his hair.
Whoa.
Okay.
I
So
think
we
we're
get the
distracting
point. We get
them.
the point now. Do we get the point?
Yeah, ruggedly handsome.
Ruggedly handsome. You know, cool scar somewhere. More buff. And then I also want to see like a real
Not zero. Yeah, zero. Never mind. Anyway.
like
This one?
construction of these things. You know what I mean? Like you're starting to do here, but like, you know, maybe this torso, you know, how's this, I want to know how it's going to be stylized. You know, real simple, super simplified. Because we got to get the basic understanding of how this is going to be put together. So young will not make him ruggedly handsome with a scar or something. And then we got to get this super tight up. It's got to be super thought through. I like what you're doing here. Anything that we need to plug into, like on his costume here, that relates to what he's, it does need to relate to what he's wearing.
Yeah, we have him related to his wearing.
It is.
He has shoulder pads. He has.
Okay. That's fine.
I just beefed up the armor.
But now they're becoming like real armor.
Yeah, now.
But it's the same basic shape,
Yeah.
right? Okay. And then these are her, right?
That's right.
Ruggedly handsome. What else?
Journey's awesome.
Huh?
Cool scar.
This was-
Oh, scar.
Yeah, yeah. So come over here. Where are we leaning? Okay, so speaking to her personality, what's she gonna want to look like? How's she gonna project herself?
I see kind of like a Marie, like Marie Antoinette.
She's gotta feel like the prettiest and the best
I
looking.
don't think anybody would personally project themselves as bratty.
Yeah, but maybe just like.
Elegant.
That would be a
self.
Seeing herself as elegant and beautiful and the best.
Deserving.
I see her
Consider
seeing herself as
entitled.
herself as the
Yeah.
opposite.
But entitled is negative too, deserving.
But entitled speaks to that.
Yeah.
I feel like her dress would reflect that more. It doesn't have to be her like face, but it can reflect the dress. Like Marie Antoinette would have those frills and big hair.
It's the way she holds her head too, because it's always nose up.
Better than everybody.
Just to look down at everyone, literally.
All right, so what are we saying here?
I kind of like these two. I like that one too, but not, I guess not for the personality we're looking at.
That one. What else?
Yeah, I like the whole neck keep back
This?
thing. Looks kind of intimidating, like
Yeah.
the queen, which I feel like.
It's way over the top, which is
Yeah.
kind of cool.
It might be,
And it looks slightly evil.
exactly. Is that what she's?
Do we want her to be like evil menacing, or do we want?
I think, does she see herself as evil? Because this is how they're seeing themselves, correct?
Yeah.
I feel like with
It's
her,
like this back.
I think she'd like to see herself as intimidating.
Yeah,
Like
like
Angelica.
Like Cersei, like powerful, like she's one.
But
Yeah, she wants to be intimidated.
Cersei doesn't think of herself as evil.
But if we did the dress more pretty and cute and sweetheart, and then the personality of the face was more the attitude, maybe that
They're like badass adults.
would be your face.
But don't we want to push some of this stuff into just ridiculousness?
Sure.
I mean, you can still put elements of the femi, which she's doing, with this kind of really over the top. I like having a big over the top element in it.
Crazier hair. I think crazier hair than that's in any of these would be.
She has really sharp shapes in that silhouette though. So like,
I don't think she would see herself as evil. That's
I
the thing.
don't see this evil, I see this intimidating,
yeah,
She is powerful.
imposing, intimidating.
I think Maleficent.
Was like Cersei's last design in the last episode on her.
It was
her
sleek and
outfit,
black.
it was
Yeah.
sleek and black, and like she doesn't like how Cersei she doesn't present herself.
Okay, so that's a good question though. Okay, she's seeing herself as that kind of thing? Or is it all about she wants to see herself, as super feminine and good looking?
That's,
I feel like with her kid character, like at least.
I don't know how it's spelled.
The kid character was very much more
CRCI.
girly and very like fluffy dress. I feel like if
Sorry,
a kid
that's-
wants to
yeah.
dress up like that, they would want their dress to look like that kind of.
So what's driving?
she
her
has, like,
behavior?
so right there, if you look at, she's got the neck thing that goes up.
Okay, but what's driving her behavior when she's a kid? What makes her, why is she acting like that?
With her sitting in the middle now, it feels like she just wants all the attention on her, just like that.
So is it just an intention to have the best
Yeah,
looking?
she
and
likes to
I-
be empowered by
She reminds me of like Angelica from River.
Exactly.
Yeah, then it's there. But, more girly.
This one does have that.
Yeah, and that's the way that's imposed.
Again, it looks a lot rounder now.
That's still a good shape, but if you be smaller, it doesn't feel so like she's like that.
Okay, so where is it gravitating to most?
Yeah.
Here and here? Is that what it's saying?
Yeah, this feels right.
Or
And
like
her
here
headpiece
too,
has to be
right?
large.
Right.
It has to be really like ridiculous.
Her headpiece?
Because it's not necessarily just a crown. It's got to be like.
It's like Arwen, she had like on the crown was this whole thing, not just a little.
Okay, so not this one.
Actually, I like her crown. In her hair. Like,
These are these,
large
this
like
feels
that.
like is this a copy?
No, that's
I don't want to draw original.
Holy crap, I'm hungry.
Is this, I mean, is this original? What were you, Jared?
Give me a sandwich.
You bringing that for everybody? Then.
Wasn't even supposed to be here today.
Okay, so, because I want to eliminate some. Which one of these, which of these can we eliminate?
Are we allergic to peanut butter? Allergic to peanut butter?
I'm sad if you are.
This one?
That's
Best thing
this
to
way
do.
for.
Exactly right.
But which ones can we eliminate?
I think we can eliminate the sweetheart one.
This
This?
I think this one is so.
But what about
I
this?
think only her
This one, I
hair.
think we-
I like all her having that kind of the shawl on her arms and stuff, just kind of
Yeah.
having something.
Yeah,
to
that can
play
give us our
with.
big shape.
It's like-
Be so evil with them.
The face, the hair, and maybe even the back thing on that. But it's like I really like the dress on that one. The rest of it,
On this one?
Yeah, do you guys look at
the other one.
This one?
you guys compare like
What about this
princesses
dress?
to
Is that
queens?
too princessy?
Princesses are like super small and petite compared to the queen. Maybe from like that, because that feels princess. Like
Okay,
she's
so
got.
let's get rid of this one.
But I like her hair and her hair, like her crown.
Oh, do we have post-its?
Where's the
Do if you don't.
Okay, so we like the hair here. We like there, right? What about these?
I like one of them for the wrong reasons.
What?
It reminds me of
Oh, yeah.
Zelda.
Yeah,
My costume.
That one does too. Kind of. Is there anything here we like?
I kind of like this movement up here, the shoulder, Helio.
Now, these are all gonna be,
The crop
hey,
on that one.
Jared.
Yeah.
You know, I went to the Santa Village. It's badass.
Where is the Santa's Village?
Never heard
in a
synonymous
mythical
with
place.
badass in Santa's Village.
Bad Santa?
It's what?
Badass in Santa's Village is not synonymous.
Yes, they are.
Is it in Arrowhead, like Arrowhead?
Skyforce, but it's basically, but it's been shut down for like 20 years, so it's like, it looks amazing. I thought it was gonna be a disaster. Looks amazing. I don't know when it opened. No, it's all right. Okay, what about this one?
I like the attitude on that one.
This one?
The attitude, yeah, I agree.
I like some of the attitude on that one too. So we like attitude here. What about
Yeah,
shape?
She's too jovial.
I like is that a fan?
Yeah, I like the idea that she's doing, like, whether it be in the cup or the fan, I like that she's just doing something and almost
yeah,
not paying attention to everything else. 'Cause she's
Yeah,
too
it
good
could
for
be,
that.
you're holding a cup. What is that, a goblet or something? Attitude?
Yeah.
And I will misspell all these words.
I have horrible
So
spelling.
do I. I used to be really good at it when I was a kid. But, okay, here. What were you saying about this? I forgot. Do we like anything here?
I like her the
Yeah.
design.
I like the hair down like that.
We already
Again,
said we like the
we
hair
got
in the other one. I kind of like the hair in the other one.
I like how thick these are and how like in terms of dark value, we can make that really detailed. Like they spent a lot of time on this part of her body to design it.
Kind of like the idea of hers
Like having
like that, with like being this big poof thing back
Yeah,
there, and her body's like way arched back.
But just as far as just general shapes, we're nothing here yet, right? Other than what Jared just said. Okay, what about here? I mean, this is pretty classic princessy here.
Yeah.
So what do we say here?
Shoulders, even weird for shoulders, something else.
I think it would depend on coloring with this. Like, even though the dress is princessy, it had
I
something.
mean,
on
would
it.
she see herself
Let's look
that
at-
way? Would that be what
let's
she
look at
projects
wedding-
into, is like a Disney princess?
Like brides,
I
like
mean, it
wedding
is
brides,
pop culture,
right?
and it is current pop culture, huh?
Wedding brides, like that's like the crucible of opulence, isn't it?
But I'm just wondering, like, is that where she would project herself into, like, a classic princess, right? I mean, that's what you'd be exposed to at that when you're a kid.
I would go for it.
Like, I do like the whole, there's a lot of movement down here. It's
I
just
like
kind
this
of
drawing. I think it's a nice drawing.
There we go. Found it.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense. You know what I mean? That makes a lot of sense. I mean, you can incorporate some of this other stuff too.
Try
We don't want her to look too classic like a princess.
No, you got to push it out of there a little bit.
Kind of like
Which-
the-
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say, I kind of like the idea of you're going the classic princess route, but pushing it out, just making things a little more angular and.
We're also going to have to shape language it to what she looks like now or in the game,
Okay.
right? So that'll push it a little bit out of there.
All right.
They'll just stay the same, but then they just get transformed into like a hyper version of it, right? Seeing that, and putting that together, right? There you go. So those are the ones we like, right?
Yeah, that's the.
Yeah.
Over the top.
I'll show you something actually.
What do we say about this anything? We didn't say anything. You like the color? No, I'm actually starting with- Is it AR? You know why I always misspell everything? Because I always think when it's spelled the way it looks, I always think it's
Sorry.
wrong. Isn't that weird? Like I would have thought, oh, it's gotta be ER. That's just two that makes too much sense. Okay, so we make comments on all these. All right. No Thanksgiving for you. You can, we need a dungeon. We can bring her her Thanksgiving dinner and then we close the door and walk.
We'll have like a big collar.
Is it shared?
Oh, no.
I don't remember.
I want Thanksgiving. I love that.
Oh, right there.
She's a perfect choice.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What is it?
This is Zaida from Neverending Story 2.
Dark web. Okay. But you mean just like.
It's gonna be like, it's like wings.
Yeah.
Really think about, and I might do something up here, about the construction of these guys right now. Where does everybody go? Really think about the construction of these guys. I want like a simple construction and build your stuff over that. Like real simple, okay? But I want to see how the anatomy is going to work. Because this whole thing, be thinking about anatomy from the beginning here, because it's really a big deal in this. If you guys want to go in this like Rosetta area, then you've got to figure out how to stylize that anatomy where that's going to work. And where you can actually, remember, you got to turn these guys and pose them and all that stuff. A simple little system for it. Does that make sense? Because you don't want to be drawing it from scratch each turn. You want to have a pretty good understanding of it. Like simplify the anatomy, keep it, you can keep it realistic and still simplify it and come up with a system for it. Might just be, a circle for the bicep and this, and then it's a triangular shape for the forearm or whatever it is. But try and get yourself like a little system going. And you don't have to go completely down that rabbit hole right now, but I mean, really simple. Think about it. You build that form, then you can pop your stuff all over it. Okay. And just kind of build it from the inside out in this case. What were you gonna say?
He's the middleman.
He's not the middle one. And these we just sit down with that right now. Are these just copies?
Yeah, you've seen all those.
Can I take these? I want to actually sit down a little bit.
Those are exactly what's from the drive, and you've seen them once before.
Yeah, but I never really sat down with these. I'd like to just sit down with these. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Because these are just copies. These are no originals in here, right? Okay. And then this one was, which one was this?
That's the villain.
So there's your guy you can go crazy over the top with, right? Same thing, get the form really, really, really worked down.
So one of the ideas I was thinking about with him was he has no like physical form underneath his armor, so it's kind of like smoke. So you see smoke kind of like coming out of the areas of his armor. Maybe he doesn't have legs; it's just kind of smoke. Just kind of
Is it like a
like it would function like dry ice, but it would be like
torso? And then do the kind of.
Because also depends what
Maybe
his,
almost like a
what his
genie
monster
thing?
looks like, because what he's riding on it.
yeah.
It's like I know with the big guy, we weren't sure we wanted to have a big guy with a monster or something. I feel like whatever design of his mount would, I think, heavily influence what he looks like, because that way you're not too contrasting.
But is it gonna be
Well, he
like
would
a
dress
dressy
his
thing?
monster that way.
Yeah, kind of like
Almost.
So it's
Right.
almost genius.
But like what kind of monster are we doing?
Didn't we have a bunch of,
They're under here.
yeah.
Because you got like the hairy, almost yeti things, like a troll type thing.
So more something like this.
So this guy's way more beastly, right? Okay. dialyze that though. This guy's obviously real beastie, right? And that's what we were imagining. Go 100% there. Like fur and heavy, and you know what I mean?
Like this guy. I like how these guys, because that way it almost looks like it'd be more comfortable for him to sit on one of these guys, because they're very flat back, very British.
I don't know if I'd go with the thinner legs on the
Yeah,
bottom.
I
I think
think
the whole thing
it
needs to be big and thick.
It is supposed to be like leaning forward, but.
Back legs are really short, but they're really thick.
Yeah, I don't think they should be that thin. I mean, the whole guy should just feel super imposing and thick and impossible to fight or whatever. Does that make sense?
I'm just exaggerated size too, make them way bigger than the actual kid.
Yeah, you can do that too.
So when you see them in real life, it'd be funny.
The only thing about bigger legs is what if he starts looking more yeti?
You can still do some of this kind of thing.
Just bigger.
Yeah, just thicker. I feel like that's just a weird disconnect when it's like this big heavy thing, and all of a sudden his little legs almost gets comical.
Gorilla-like? That's kind of the way I was thinking of when I was drawing him, was more gorilla. He would like walk on his like knuckles kind of thing.
I mean, it could be something like that, right?
What about this behemoth from
Thicker.
Final Fantasy?
Does that make sense? Like real simple.
Okay.
Like you can figure out how you want to handle that part, but just thicken that up. And you can still push some of that. I don't know if you can go this much this way, but you can still push some of that anatomy in there. That's fine. I just feel like there's a disconnect between this and that.
Okay. Yeah, I get it now.
And I'm not even saying you have to abandon that leg shape completely. Just play around with it.
Right.
Just look at big, bulky animals. Other than don't look at elephants. They almost have no form. Big, bulky beasts of burden, that kind of stuff. You know? And just look at how they're built. And some of them do have spindlier legs, but just go to the ones that are just really heavy, brutish.
Okay.
Oh gosh, what is that now? That's a weird one. What's that from?
It's Borderlands.
Such a good game.
There's
See,
a,
his legs get smaller, but they're not crazy disconnect from
yeah.
the rest of them. They still feel solid.
Charmaine, do you remember that website that Tony was talking about? It showed the turnarounds of characters in video games. Something uncut.
Oh, creative uncut.
Creative uncut, there we go.
What's that nomad thing?
Nomad?
Right there on the far right, second row. Pretty bulky character. It's a humanoid-y thing now.
Look up the behemoth from Final Fantasy series.
Hold on, it was. Oh, no, it's all right. Behemoth? What?
Yeah.
Oh, it's,
Where's Quinn at? Where is
doing which one?
No,
I had work to do.
the main design I've
What'd
seen
you
is
do at
Kingdom
work?
Hearts. It's a little less imposing.
He said he was doing.
But actually, yeah, look at the Kingdom Hearts
Doing
one.
what?
Oh, that behemoth, the guy with the horn?
Yeah,
He had
Yeah,
Michigan
okay.
boys
I feel like those
that's all I know.
if I'm remembering it correctly, those dimensions are kind of, they make sense.
Yeah, but he's more of an animal more than anything.
I know, well, that's what they're going with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beast creature, it's more animal.
Sorry, the circle is not.
Right there.
There we go.
Like that?
See, he's kind of got the same kind of leg shape you have, but it's just fatter.
It's a weird design. What is this? What is this from?
Kingdom Hearts. Oh, this is one.
There's some wacky proportions in this stuff.
Yeah.
Like that hand is just weird.
Looks great.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What's large body?
There's no.
It's a ball.
Bone.
Fist. Cool about it though, is I mean, they're really pushing shapes all over the place. I think someone might not get that successful, but they're doing it.
Dark side.
Oh boy, wasn't it character in Hellboy, which is like gas?
Actually, the dark side idea might be good.
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't remember his full name.
He has Klaus.
He had more to his name, but yeah. I
If he
think
wants to do the bottom half of the boss as a foggy sort of thing, why not make the mount a foggy sort of thing, like just the entire mount?
I feel like the mount would have to have some mask.
It would have mass, but it would just be like, instead of fur, it's got like a foggy coating to it.
With the guy, you could also do like with the ring mace and the Hobbit, where it's like they were the form in there, but it was like almost like a shadow thing. So like him riding on the mount, it's still there, but it was more of like a shadowy thing.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything. Anybody else? I got nothing else. I just go to this place
Is there,
today.
wasn't there a monster like thing in Lord of the Rings again? Wasn't there
All kinds of monsters in that movie.
I remember it had a muzzle that came out, what was being drawn on there, and his eyes were, oh, you know what I'm thinking of? It's The Last Unicorn, that bull thing at the very end.
The Red Bull.
Yeah, the Red
I don't-
Bull.
I don't know if I'm gonna have a ball check.
This is not a
The
game.
Last Unicorn?
It's not a game.
Okay.
It's an animated movie. What are you doing, Jared?
I have to go to my office right now.
Where office?
My office. Yes.
That's
You
everybody.
need to go to Google, it's not a game.
You're not going anywhere.
I have to go, I'll be right back.
Last Unicorn.
Red
Remember the
Bull.
name? Huh?
Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Yeah, come right back. As soon as you're done here, I gotta go do something.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Oh, kind of like GoF from Majora's Mask.
This is over before, right?
Yeah.
Do you need me for something?
The giant
What
stampede.
are you talking about? 'Cause I might
Go
not
on,
have to get together.
Look up Ganon.
Yeah, just Ganon.
Ganon, yeah, there we go.
Ganon from the original.
Not Ganondorf, Ganon.
The really bad Zelda game.
Was there a bad Zelda?
Was there ever a bad Zelda game? Get out of here, Jared.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's my next cosplay right there.
Yo, look it up in my book. It's right.
Like I was thinking the third one when I
Chris.
said Ganon.
Pull it up in my book so you can have a better visual.
Skull Ganon.
Oh, Bowser, yeah.
I'm gonna cancel the lecture today.
What?
Why don't you just go and show up? See who shows up.
Oh, wait a minute.
With CTN.
Chris, just show them the Gorons right there. You have your hand on it. No,
The Goron?
right there. No, there you go.
Or Friday.
Oh, like that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let
yeah.
me see if I can find Ganon and see if it goes back. There's Big Ganon.
Sorry.
That's all they gave you?
And next Thursday is Thanksgiving.
Kind of that
So I don't know if next Wednesday
He's in a pose again until he's huge.
we can do during the,
That's the Ganon. I was-
I feel like if you,
well, because next Thursday is Thanksgiving.
I feel like if you like, regardless, and have it consistently, like people will go. and
It's just-
they don't go.
It's just this whole like past few weeks has been rough for everyone.
Wait a minute. Next Friday is off too?
What?
There's no school on Friday next.
Thursday through, like Thursday is the last, or Wednesday is the last day that school's open next week.
My speech teacher has us have that speech due next Friday.
So
I'm gonna
it's due
send you,
Wednesday.
I'll find that.
We don't, it only takes once a week.
Like a simplified lineup.
Nah, just kidding, there's supposed to be,
So you can actually-
Again for your next class.
That I already
You
talked
got-
to my
I got
coworkers about it. I was like, this year, guys, this is gonna be one of my classes one day. And he's like, oh my god, I'm
Which
gonna
one?
do that. That guy,
Third
yeah,
one?
the big,
I didn't see which one you're pointing.
the third one, yeah, or I guess that's him over there too. Just a little less. Well, it's like that costume, that kamikaze, the one that was on the ground that couldn't even get up on the stage.
Yeah.
Want to do it?
The face.
You have to build a whole
Yeah.
skeleton structure underneath those things, and then it's like.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
You
such
learn to
fun.
walk on stilts.
Oh, yeah.
This way.
But make it move. Not even stilts, regular legs, but then have the stilts on the front legs, so then you're.
Yeah, because his back looks really short.
Like
Yeah.
like Brooke.
More like a cheetah.
That guy with dreads. This guy
You
with
just have to be like real over the top.
Alright guys, I'll see you.
Anything else, Mike?
I don't think so. We know what we're doing, right?
So, you doing okay? Yeah, so there's yours and mine and a little bit of, X.
Oh.
But there's not enough to really comment.
You know, what'd be good?
Yeah.
Stuff, we have that basically prioritized as to what we need right now, right?
You're talking about the base match or?
Just-
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no, we have a list of.
We have that fairly prioritized, right? I don't want to get bogged down on that, that's not what we're. But I think there's just no way around that.
Yeah, I mean, we're having,
I'm not worried about the geometric stuff, she doesn't see the crank up geometric stuff, no problem. You know what I mean? And then if it's tweaking stuff, that's not like a big deal. It's just the character stuff, but it just is what it is.
yeah, I mean, with school and jobs, it's not gonna be as fast as it would be in.
Yeah. And plus you get.
He already looks like he has a seat on his back.
It's a final.
Yeah.
We're riding a giant.
Portion-wise, because like you were just pretty much.
Portion wise, yeah, except, I don't know, the shoes still look right to me. They match the concept art, so I'm probably just
World of
looking
Warcraft.
at
Yeah.
it.
If they, okay, if it starts like not, okay, so that's what you're saying, like,
Wrath is a
did
Lich
you
King.
start with that behind you, and that's kind of your building block? And that the shoes have a lot of proportion?
And then add Yeti.
Just make a quick.
The Yeti?
On it, send me a text and I'll go look at it. I mean, if you need to make, sometimes things don't turn out.
Yeah, like that.
That's the way it is.
Right, well, that's what I was asking, was like, what was everyone's opinion on?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that stuff.
That's good. I like
That's
that.
super groovy looking. So save that one for like kind of a basic reference point, right? And you just have to fur all over, I mean, that's up to you guys, whatever. I just kind of like that. So we all know what we're doing? Yeah? Everybody's supposed to be like, yeah! Come on, you guys that like doing this 3D stuff, this is cool. I mean, if I can do it, I'd be super into it. I'm not a 3D guy. But it looks fun, you know what I mean? Like modeling characters looks super fun. Okay, I could do that. I would like to do it, but again, my thing is that everything I go playing around with takes away from my painting, takes away from things. Like you can only pursue so many things. It's fun.
That's a pretty quick feature when it comes to like ZBrush.
You just follow him on YouTube.
Yeah. do it in your own.
Well, you said I'm just sitting on class, I'm not trying to do that. I might have this design gift to my friend. Which will really suck if I do it.
Did anyone have a portfolio workshop?
Oh, there wasn't a portfolio workshop, but he posted the PDF presentation on Facebook.
I'm gonna send him to the, he might already have it. Because some of the stuff I was looking at, it looks like it's from, doesn't look like it's changed a whole lot, like the Disney requirements and all that. And there's a PDF that they used to hand out, it used to just be a big Xerox stack like that. And it's just like,
the off months or so.
When I used to shoot,
I have one more.
2000 or something. When I showed it to my class, they're all animated, they're like, they wanna see that, because it's all super rough, like cafe sketches and stuff. These things they wanna see characters and stuff, they don't wanna see characters. You know what I mean? They wanna see you can draw. And there's, anyway, so I lost it, which really bummed me out, but then of course I found it, 'cause it's online. So I'm gonna send that to him, so if he already has it, whatever. But, it's really good to look at it anyway. Because it's just super rough, quick little cafe sketches, zoo sketches, but by really good people, And it's a lot of stuff, which is good to look at. What's it?
I just brought this up because I watched this video to get some inspiration for like 3D modeling.
How far intuitively have they got that software?
With
'Cause
ZBrush?
I remember when I was dicking around with like Maya, man, it's just so not intuitive. Is it? I wish I could just get that where you just felt like you were sculpting.
Yeah.
What? Oh, you're talking about, no, ZBrush, you feel like you're sculpting.
Yeah, ZBrush.
But I mean, okay, but as I'm moving through the software, like whatever I'm doing, does that feel intuitive?
The interface is still.
Because I remember like Maya used to be like, you click this, it goes, boom, and like 50,000 things would spider out from it. And you click this one, boom, all this shit would come out.
Yeah,
It's still like that.
that's
You
still
have
like
to-
that.
I wish they could just get
You
it.
have to customize.
Yeah, but once you customize your own UI.
I wish I could just get it, like you throw one the play down and you start sculpting. And I know they can't, I mean, they probably will get it to that point at some point, but
There's just so many tools
yeah.
that
Virtual
do
reality.
much more.
See,
than-
I'm comfortable sculpting, like I traditionally sculpt, so I'm comfortable with that.
I think
So if I
once,
could translate that, I would.
No, I
once you understand the
You have
UI,
to
and
copy.
honestly, with Frank teaching us the UI, it was like
No, people are watching
one or
this.
two classes and you were pretty much, you were
Oh, that's
with
good.
it. Yeah.
Maybe I
You
should just
just-
do that. Because I just think it'd be fun.
Yeah, it's like when you first look at it, it's
I don't
super
really hate it, but
intimidating, but when you have someone like Frank teaching, it's just done and done. It's really easy.
I thought this idea was kind of cute. The whole, like, you buy your little figurine, you put it on your pad to play a game.
It's cute, so you see what it does to your bank account.
Well, that's the whole point.
That's the point.
No, it dropped down since it's closed now.
And you can play with
Well, no, now they're
it.
going up.
Huh?
Now they're gonna go up. It's like now that
No, they're up like $4 at like Walmart and shit.
the rare ones are gonna go super up because they're gonna become more and more rare.
How did they
That's
do,
like
why did they
everything
shut that down?
else
Does anybody know?
Because there's this widely spread belief that Disney is actually starting to work on a Star Wars game now.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah, so they had to shut down Disney Interactive.
Disney Interactive always gets kicked in the teeth. They always kick Disney Interactive in the teeth. It must be a terrible place to work.
Is that the same video?
Well, I mean, it just seems like they're
No,
always
no.
like,
No jobs.
okay, now
Oh,
we're not
yeah.
gonna do this anymore.
Oh,
150 people lose their jobs, They,
All right, I'm stopping the broadcast, Ellis.
Troll.
how successful are they with just the game, that game?
yeah, I think he said
You know,
troll
'cause
as
I never
in
kept
for
up with.
monsters to look up.
Well, Disney.
No, not just,
No,
in
it's
just in interactive jobs.